Here we go, we are live streaming. Any moment now, this will kick into gear. Hello everyone, my name is Trey and welcome back to God of War Ghost of Sparta. This is our playthrough we've been doing the past couple of days. Anyone watching this after it goes up, hi, how are ya? I'm doing pretty good myself. We're here in Sparta now. You can see a bunch of dead Spartans everywhere. Can we break this? Get ourselves some orbs? We cannot. Hey, Micah, welcome in. How's it going, man? Can't break this one either. Oh, well. Sparta. The gates open for the God of War. As they should. Just look at the respect people give Kratos, because not only is he the God of War, but he was a great Spartan general first. So they are incredibly happy to have him as the God of War. Despite all of the transgressions that end up happening. Can't stay for too long, unfortunately. Hey, that's totally fine. I'm just happy to hear from you, man. Glad you're doing well. Glad to see you in here. Yes, all hail the God of War. Oh, this is the one with oh. There is a mini game that I have to do that will grant me quite a few orbs. However, it is not very channel friendly. So, I'm going to very quickly turn off the screen. Which is, not something I would typically do. However, there's quite a lot of stuff. I'm also going to turn off the game audio, and we're gonna have a little bit of a chat for a moment. Is this a mini game? I can't remember if it's a mini game or if it just is a cutscene. But regardless, you get a ton of red orbs from this. It's just not very channel friendly. So I'm gonna be playing that real quick. I forgot it was in this game. Oh, God. They have quite a few of these across the first 3 games. Anyways, how's everyone's day been? Oh, no. I broke it. Yeah, we went up 6 subs. And I failed the minigame, which means I have to very uncomfortably try again. They are throwing him out. They're trying to throw the God of War out of their... Basically, it's a brothel. It's a brothel minigame. It doesn't really show anything. However, it's still quite, you know, quite inappropriate. But yes, we went up 6 subscribers in a few days, which is nice. Oh, your subscribers went up to 6. Wow. That's right, you uploaded your first channel video as well the other day. I need to check that out. There we go. Minigame complete. I'm going to turn back on the game and everything. So everyone who's watching this, I apologize, but again, not very channel friendly. There we go. We got that and the game audio back on. Let's go. So you plan on making more videos, Micah? Out of my way. It is really cool to see like a living, breathing Sparta in this game. This is a very rare example of like a proper living, breathing town inside of the God of War games, because a lot of the early games, it's just straight up destruction pretty much everywhere you go. But here we're kind of getting to see what Spartan life is like here. It's kind of really cool. I also just like how happy everyone is to see Kratos, too. It's just kind of nice that sometimes he gets a little bit of recognition. I mean, at this point, it's been quite a few years since he became the God of War. Like a man turned into a god. Are we going that way? We are. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. I want to see what's happening over here. Yeah, we got some flashbacks to Kratos and Deimos here. Oh. What is this game about? Well, this is God of War Ghost of Sparta, and essentially it's about the God of War Kratos learning that his brother is alive, and he's doing everything he possibly can to save his brother, even if it means damning the entire world and the gods that he used to serve in order to do so. I mean, at this point, he's super jaded anyways by them, because they promised to get rid of the memory of him killing his family when the God of War Ares tricked him, but they never did, and instead, they made him the new God of War, giving him Ares' seat of power, but leaving him tormented. Actually, what you end up learning in this game is the gods themselves are the ones who took Kratos' brother away from him, because there's a prophecy that a marked warrior would be the death of Olympus, and it's a very self-fulfilling prophecy, because after his brother is gone, Deimos is gone, Kratos marks himself to honor his brother, becoming the very marked warrior that destroys Olympus.
Spartan stands tall for battle. You are a Spartan, are you not?
Yes, Kratos.
After the Great War with the Titans, the Oracle had foretold the demise of the Olympian gods.
Oh,
and
this is where the prophecy is learned.
destruction of Olympus. She saw that it would be brought about not by the hands of the Titans, who thirsted for revenge, but by the hands of a mortal, a marked warrior. Whoever controlled the marked warrior controlled the fate of Olympus.
Just straight up right hook to the face. This is also how Kratos gets the scar above his eye. This night is even more tragic because... So that's Ares and Athena right there, both of which are related to Kratos. Because Kratos is the son of Zeus, which he only learns about in this game, that means his sister is kidnapping his brother in order to stop the destruction of Olympus. But again, the whole prophecy is a very self-fulfilling one, because if the gods hadn't acted that night, Kratos never would have become the marked warrior in honor of his own brother. Because, like, his brother was born with the birthmark, and Kratos took up the tattoo to honor his brother that he thought was dead.
I will find you.
Yeah. It's really cool. There's a game right now called Sons of Sparta, which is the whole reason I'm playing Ghost of Sparta, to compare and contrast the two games, because both are about essentially the same thing. Just Sons of Sparta takes place during Kratos' youth with his brother Deimos, and this one is very much about finding Deimos. Funnily enough, I was doing a stream the other night about this, and my actual brother ended up joining in. So I'm playing a game about going and finding your little brother, and then my little brother ends up joining into the stream, which was kind of funny. Aha! A save point. Perfect. Let us walk around to the save point. Save our game. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not if I be quiet for a moment. Probably can't, but My PlayStation 3 fans are going crazy right now. The Jail of Sparta. Give to me the chest. I want to collect all the orbs as fast as I can. Oh, jeez. Where the fuck did you guys come from? How do we just have demons inside of our gel cells? I mean, granted, this is the Greek era, so it's very possible. Funnily enough, I was listening to... Jesus. Not Jesus. You wish you had a PlayStation. PlayStations are great. I've been a PlayStation fan since I first played the PlayStation 1, which I got for my birthday from my uncle, Jack. And then a few weeks later, I got the PlayStation 2. I've been a PlayStation fan ever since. Anyways, I was listening to a few stories about some of the earliest recorded jokes that we know of, and they came from Greece. And it turns out Greece had some dark humor. There was this one story. A philosopher goes to his friend's funeral. There he hears his friend's father say, "Oh son, you have left me crippled." And his mother saying, "Oh son, you have left me blinded." And the philosopher can't help but think to himself, wow, if he did all that, they should have cremated him while he was alive. And I was like, God, that is insane. Nice to know humans have always kind of had a dark sense of humor, I guess. I know. It's one of those jokes that is just, it's a dark humor. But compared to the other jokes that were written in the book, it's actually the only one that's decently funny. The others were like, a man and his horse, but his wife should know better than to ride the horse. Yeah, like I said, that was probably the only joke one there. Well, no, there was another one which was like, a man's father said, "Son, I think your beard is coming in." The son is like, "Oh, wow." Goes to the city gate to await his beard. Gets there, and his friend's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm waiting for my beard to arrive." And he's like, "Well, we both can't be waiting here for it to arrive, otherwise we're idiots." So they go to the other gate. And it's like, those jokes, you know, they make sense, I guess, in the connotations of living in that era. But nowadays, they make absolutely no sense, you know? Do I need health? I do actually need health. Tell you this, I played the God of War games long before I probably should have. I've been playing these games since I was probably 5 or 6. Somewhere around there. Ha 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 ha. These games are very much not for children, though. I heard something about the middle finger gesture coming from Greece. You know, I don't know if it's the true origin. The origins I do know of it comes from British archers. Basically, French, during like the British and French, one of the wars a long time ago, England trained bowmen. That was like their thing, right? They were the best with the longbow. So much so that no one could really best them. Like, there was one time during a war where they had like 3,000 British people versus like 300,000 French people. But because the British people were so well trained with the longbow, the French people ended up losing. So anytime the French would capture a British longbowman, they would cut off the 2 fingers required to be able to pluck strings, essentially, for the bow. And so, as a kind of FU to the French, the British people would stick up 2 fingers, the middle and the index finger. At least that's the origin I've heard. But again, there are some gestures that are so universal to humans that it's like truly hard to know where they come from. It's the same with certain shapes. Like, we as humans, we like to think we're original a lot of the time, but really we're not. A lot of the same story elements, gestures, humor, a lot of this stuff, like, we all get it from the people before us, even if we have no correlation to them. Someone else has probably already thought of it. It's why the same symbol that's the swastika can be found in pretty much everywhere in the entire world, despite the fact that, like, you know, the swastika has very heavy connotations in a lot of different, like, religions, and especially if we go for the 1940s. But it can be found all over the world from human civilizations that never had a single bit of interaction with each other. It's insane. Yeah, exactly. Do you know how many different cultures invented dragons? Like, it's utterly insane just how much there are just certain ideas and stuff that, like, just make their way throughout the world or just come into being entirely on their own. It's like ranch dressing. Ranch dressing was invented by two different people in two different states within 2 weeks of each other, all without knowing anything about each other. Also, I'm a little bit more rambly, just because I did wake up just a little bit ago. Ooh, hello. The pious lion? Why are you spawning a lion on the God of War? Are you... Oh, you must be one of the people locked in the jail. Oh, well, it's not a big issue. Let's see. Lightning blast. Lightning blast. Oh, wait. I have this one, too. Black hole. Did you just say Ares is the true God of War? You do realize his final move was just turning into a giant spider dude? He's not very impressive. Like, we took him down before we were even a god. Like, Kratos was still pretty much human at that point. I mean, he's a demigod, but, like, Ares posed no real threat, to be honest. Well, that's not entirely true. In order to win, Kratos did have to open Pandora's box and received a lot of gifts from other gods. Goodbye, kitty.
You will never catch me!
You're right, I totally can't catch you.
I'm warning you! Stay back!
Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I think this guy seems dangerous. I think we stay back. Alright, we have to continue with the game. As much as I don't want to kill this guy, I kind of have to. Or not kill him, just kick him through a wall, that works too. E. Oh.
Be to Sparta.
This is my new friend now, guys. What should I do with him? What do you think? Just carry him around as a trophy for the rest of the game? Oh, come on now. Really? He's just refusing to land where I want him to land. What? Fine. We'll get really close up there and drop you on. I am so excited for the remakes of the first 3 games. I wish they would remake this. Who knows? They may eventually. This one's really good. But this one didn't even come out for the PlayStation 3. This one came out for the PlayStation Portable way back when. ...2010. This one came out the same year as God of War 3. Two more Gorgonized left. I really need to upgrade my weapons already. Only issue is it's like 17,000 to upgrade my blades. Yeah, 17,000 to get these upgraded. I don't care too much about having more lightning power, like it doesn't do that much. I got distracted by IRL stuff. Did I miss anything since my last message? Not at all. We killed a guy. He became my best friend. I carried his body around for a bit, but that's about it. Scourge of Aranis is pretty good. I may upgrade that one, but we'll hold off for now. Till I get over 17,000. Once I get past that, then I'll upgrade. Because I do want to get my Blades of... Technically, they're the Blades of Athena right now. I want to get those upgraded, but they'll always be the Blades of Chaos. That's a whole other thing to go into lore-wise. The amount of times Kratos' blades change, but they always return back to the Blades of Chaos. Whee! It's a bit tight for a party, you guys. What? Okay, then. I'm gonna guess that was a glitch. Or just a bug. Because that shouldn't have happened. There we go. Yeah, this game is quite buggy at times. I mean, it's done fairly well. This is a port of the game, because the game came out on the PlayStation Portable way back when. And they ported it over to the PlayStation 3, this and the other PlayStation Portable God of War game. Which, by the way, how come we haven't got an actual decent PlayStation Portable in a while? Like, I know we have the PlayStation Portal, but that doesn't really count, because you need Wi-Fi to be able to play anything. And it's just mirroring your console. It's like, give us an actual PlayStation Portable, man. Like, if Sony spent the time to make a PlayStation Portable now, like, knowing everything that's, like, come out since the Switch, it would definitely be a Switch killer. Like, it could probably be a Steam killer, to be honest. A Steam Deck killer. Or as close to it as you're gonna get. Black hole! Black hole! Black hole! Lightning! Fire! Oh, we got a Gorgon. We gotta get the Gorgon out of here as quickly as we can. I don't need turning the stone right now. Another Gorgon. Oh, thank you. Turned your ally into stone. I appreciate that. Oh my god. Get off me. Meanwhile, they have a brilliant idea of a touch screen controller. Oh no. We don't need a touch screen in outside of our controller. We already have the touchpad. And even that doesn't get used as much as it needs to. It actually has some really cool features to it, but still, like, right now I'm playing with the good old DualShock 3. Or is it the DualShock 2? No, it's the DualShock 3. Although, technically speaking, the PlayStation 1 I don't think had a DualShock controller. It just had its first controller, and then they started calling it the DualShock with the PlayStation 2. Health. But what I really need right now is some magic. Magic orbs would be very helpful. Hopefully we can run into some. Or maybe another Gorgon Eye, that would be cool. Oh my god. Sorry you guys. Water went down the wrong pipe. Tell you this, if I could emulate the game, I could probably upgrade the visuals a bit, but I just don't have the patience to actually emulate. So I'm literally just playing on my actual PlayStation 3 right now. Which comes with a few issues. You have a Steam Deck? That's awesome. I want to get one, but I just haven't found a good deal on one. I had a coworker when I worked at Domino's who found a hell of a deal. He got one for 50 bucks. And I was like, how? He was like, Facebook Marketplace. I was like, that's awesome. I'll give you 200 for it. And he was like, nah. I'm like, dang it. Because even 200 is a pretty good deal on them. Yeah, it's great for playing Minecraft Java on the go. Oh, I bet. I usually have to use my phone in order to play that. Alright, what's inside of here, I wonder? And it's a way up to them. Do I have to go up there, or do I go this way? Which way do I go? Well, I actually do have to go up there, because if I try to go across here, they're going to shoot me down. That'd be annoying. I don't have enough magic to do anything. Lightning blast. Come on, Kratos, there you go. Magic. I'm good health-wise for now, but I do need some magic. I find it funny, my stepdad, when we went to Canada, he borrowed his friend's Steam Deck, didn't even use it once. We had far too much fun exploring. I brought my VR headset with me, which was good because the room I was staying in didn't have a TV. So I would watch TV on my Oculus. I did save, right? The Temple of Ares. The previous God of War. An all-around douchebag. But really cool, he was voiced by Steve Bloom, who's awesome.
Paul! You! Move further out! My lord, we shall make quick work of this and erect a statue befitting of your glory.
God, you guys are so awesome.
Now, Paul!
Watch out, you guys.
All hail Lord Kratos, the God of War!
All hail Lord Kratos!
My lord, I have something for you. I shall return.
This guy is awesome. We love this guy here. We don't like Ares. We are not an Ares-friendly channel.
Face thyself, and your fate shall be seen.
I like there was, after God of War 3, Haishi, or How It Should Have Ended, did a How It Should Have Ended game edition. And they have Mars come in, and Mars is basically Ares, but like the Roman version. He's like, no, I already fought you. Get out of here. He's like, no, I'm Roman. He's like, no.
Kratos stood in the Temple of Ares. It was a somber reminder of who and what he had become. The ghost of Sparta, the god slayer, and now the very person he had once despised, the god of war.
Ares was often called upon before the Spartans went into battle. Sacrifices were made in his name to solicit his blessing, and the Spartans chose their prisoners of war for this purpose. Once Kratos took his place as the new god of war, Spartans' devotion turned towards the one they had saw as their own. Save for a few staunch supporters of Ares, of which is dead, so even if they don't support Kratos, what are they going to do about it? They can't bring him back to life. Phoenix Feather. One more to go and we can upgrade our magic. One more to go and we can get ourselves a health upgrade. Yes. Can we sit inside the chair? I want to sit in the chair. Ah, Santa Monica. That's a missed opportunity.
Because of you! He was tortured because of you! He was tortured!
Use L to aim your ghost at different parts of the mirror. I'm throwing myself You know what? There's symbolism in this.
Some warrior you are! He suffers because of you! You're a coward! You're a coward!
I'm trying to see if anything happens if I just let him keep hitting me. But it doesn't seem like it does. Jesus! Get back in the mirror. God damn. The Skull of Charis. An ancient relic of the domain of death. A dark power lies within it.
Kratos knew he had to return to Atlantis,
We have the skull.
back to the sunken city. Only there would he find the entrance to Death's domain, and the brother he left behind.
I'm on my way, Demos. Hold on a little bit longer, bro. I think now we're about to get one of my favorite weapons in all the games. Although it has since then been kind of overtaken by a weapon of the Norse mythology era. But they both do a very similar thing. Once we get there, I'll show you guys. And here it is.
Your weapons, my lord. I have looked after them as if they were my own.
We friggin' love this guy. The Arms of Sparta. The weapons of Kratos, the Spartan general, and the coat of arms of Sparta. So, for those of you who don't know, Kratos, before he was the god of war, was a Spartan general who, during a conflict with the Persian army, was about to die and called upon Ares to slay his victims and bring them victory. Ares did so as long as Kratos would agree to become his servant. Kratos did. And for years, Kratos was like the greatest Spartan warrior there was, like bringing glory everywhere, never failing. Total badass, right? But Ares wanted full devotion from Kratos. Kratos had a wife and daughter, and so he knew Kratos could never fully be his weapon until after they were taken out. So he basically tricked Kratos into killing his own wife and kids. And that set the whole games into motion, was that one event. But these belonged to Kratos before the Blades of Chaos did.
You have served me well.
Thank you, my lord.
There's a lot of fan speculation that this guy was Atreus, who Kratos' son is named after. He's not, but you know what? I think he equally deserves just as much attention as Atreus gets. Alright, hold R1, then square to throw the spear. So in the Norse games, we get a spear too called Draupnir. And it's really cool because Kratos is like, yes, a spear. Because a spear is the first weapon that Spartans learned how to use. So Kratos is very happy to have the spear. But Draupnir also is able to do so much cool stuff, including replicate itself multiple times over. Okay, let's get this guy out of the picture. Uppercut! And we can switch between our weapons at any point. Is there anything back this way that I missed? Just gotta double check in case there's any chests. But yeah, I love this one. Later on, I don't know if it's this one or in Ascension, you get a spear as well, but it'll call down your Spartan brothers and basically forms like a wall of death. It's really cool. Basically, Kratos with the spear is just as badass as Kratos with his Blades of Chaos. We'll be starting a playthrough of God of War Sons of Sparta on Friday. So I'm excited for that. That's literally tomorrow. I have no idea if we're going to beat this game before then or not. We will see. But here's the real benefit of the shield. You can walk while blocking, which is much nicer. Because while... Oh, here we go. While you can block using the Blades of Chaos, you cannot walk. You're stuck in place. Minotaur horn. Wait. Oh, I can. I can charge up the throw. That's nice. Part of me wants to go play God of War 2 directly after playing this, just because it leads into God of War 2. But I'm going to save that for when the remake comes out, so within the next couple years. Till then, I think I'm going to play every other God of War game that I know is not being remade. So we'll do a playthrough of Ascension, a playthrough of Chains of Olympus, we'll do a playthrough of Sons of Sparta, we'll do a playthrough of the Norse mythology one as well. And I've already been over here. No idea when those will be coming to the channel, mind you, just whenever I get in the mood for it, I guess. But they will be here at some point. Minus Sons of Sparta, I do know that one. That's literally on Friday. Do not have time to deal with you. Aha! I could use some extra health, why not? One away from being able to have better firepower. Come on, yes, more magic. There's something, I don't know if it's necessarily the nostalgia aspect of it, but there's something so magical about when those bars extend. I don't know if it's the noise, I don't know if it's the animation, if it's just like my memories of playing the game the first time, but it just makes me insanely happy. It's so satisfying. Black hole, black hole. weird that this game came out 5 years after the original. Sometimes I forget how fast they were making games back in the day. Because, like, they made at least 4 or 5 God of War games in the span of 5 years. So you had God of War 1 in 2005, God of War 2 in 2000, and I think it was 2006 or 7. Then you have God of War Chains of Olympus, and this one came out in 2010, the one we're currently playing, Ghost of Sparta, along with God of War 3, which also came out in 2010. Meanwhile, GTA 6, yeah. Hell, we've had 2 new God of War games come out before GTA 6. 3, if you count Sons of Sparta, which, I mean, you should, because it is an official, like, in chronology. Let's see, God of War 1, God of War Chains of Olympus, God of War 2, God of War Ghost of Sparta, God of War 3, also the Nokia game, which I can't remember the name of. So yeah, they had quite a few God of War games come out in the span of a few years. Same with the Uncharted games. Uncharted 1, 2007, Uncharted 2 in 2009, Uncharted 3 in 2011. Now, I'm not saying making games quicker is better than having games come out, like, you know, when they're supposed to. As long as the game is good when it comes out, take as much time as you need, you know? Just don't pull Ubisoft on me. Kratos, what the... Come on, man. Ubisoft spent 7 years saying they were remaking one of my favorite games, which is Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. And then, earlier this year, just decided, nah, you know, all the time we've been saying we're working on it and everything, and announcing all the delays and all this, and asking people to be patient, we're actually just not making it anymore. Sorry. I'm genuinely so mad at them for that. It's like, if you do a remaster, I'd be happy with just a remaster, too. Will it look great? No, I mean, the game came out 2003, but the gameplay itself is still fun. Maybe if you can improve some of the collision, which a lot of these games suffered from. But other than that, I'd be happy, you know? Weirdly, I'm getting Majora's Mask flashbacks here. There's this area where you have to use the lens of truth to look at what's causing all of these, like, winds to blow at you, and it's just like this invisible Goron dude. We got a horn. The Horn of Boreas. This artifact summons a power of the gods. The North Wind of Boreas. Hey, not bad. I can freeze people. I'll take it. Especially since I can't turn people to stone here. You still need to play Majora. Oh, I definitely recommend it. Majora's Mask is so good. One of my all-time favorite games. It was the first Legend of Zelda I ever saw. I was so convinced I was beating it every time, and I would get close, you know, a lot closer than I thought. I was nowhere near the end of that game. I hadn't even made it to my first giant yet. Freeze! Wow, these guys are hitting way stronger than they should. My God. You haven't played any of the Zelda games. Well, I don't recommend starting with Majora's Mask. While Majora's Mask is one of my all-time favorite games, it is overall just like this beautiful experience. It's also quite old now, and so like a lot of the gameplay mechanics of it, while still fun to those who have played it and know what you're going to, like, expecting what you're going to get when you're getting into it. It's not great for modern. I would say if you want to get into Zelda and you want to play a modern Zelda game, start with Breath of the Wild. It's so completely different, but it's also not as heavily tied to the lore of the past games that you can really enjoy it. If you want to kind of have more of the traditional Zelda experience, go back and play either Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess if you can track it down. I would say Skyward Sword HD is probably your best bet of the two, just because it was released on the Switch. That one is really good as well. That one is actually the oldest Zelda game in the chronologically. It takes place before any of the other games. It is the start of the Zelda universe. However, Breath of the Wild has a lot more fun combat, I feel. I still need to beat Twilight Princess. I've never beat it. Yes, we got our magic uploaded. Upgraded. You like Twilight Princess? I love the music and I love the themes of Twilight Princess a lot. But my Wii kept breaking whenever I would try to play it, so I never got to beat it. And now, anytime I find a copy of the game, it's always like $70, and I'm like, I don't want to drop $70 for a game that came out in 2006. Canyons of Sorrow. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely worth it, but, like, you could probably emulate it. I mean, again, I'm not going to emulate anything right now. I have nothing against emulators. Actually, emulation is great for preserving games, you know? Especially since Nintendo doesn't seem to like to make money and keep their games readily available to everyone.
War Ghost of Sparta. Do not pursue this path. The gods forbid it. The gods have no power over me, Thanatos. Where is my brother? If you persist, not even the fates will prevent me from ending your path. Ares was unwise to believe you could serve him. Do not stand in my way, Thanatos. For Ares' blood is not the only I will shed.
Jesus, Thanatos, you didn't have to do him like that. Now, why didn't you freeze like you should have? Oh my god. You are too clingy. Get off of me. You take them on a date one time, and then they think they can just grab you whenever. Consent is key. Oh my god. I am about to die. Come on, freeze! Or not. Come on, give me a little bit of health here. Yes! Got him right in the end there. Oh my god! Get back here, lady. Oh, you son of a... Come on, that is not even fair. She literally timed out the second I grabbed her. It's like I can't seem to block them grabbing me, but I can't grab them. Alright, we'll tackle one at a time, try to parry as much as we can. You son of a bitch. Get off me. So one thing I don't like about this game, and again, it's just because from what it came from originally, aside from dying, is in order to activate your firepower, you have to hold in R1. And when you do that and you use L1 to try to do the fire spin move, well, that automatically creates the dodge. And it's like, that's not good. Because I'm not trying to dodge, I'm trying to attack you. Tell you what, health first, fight them second. We're gonna use our spear, see how well that does. Oh my god. You three are the worst. Oh my, just... No! Oh! Oh! And then there was one. Finally. Okay, let's move out of the way. Uppercut. Man, I'm getting slow in my old age here. Okay, let's go around. Black hole! Man, enemies are really smart sometimes. Move out of the way, Kratos. Oh, thank God. That's enough out of you. Anything over here? Nope. How many orbs are we at now? We're at 16,000. We're still not even at 17,000. We need 17,500 to be able to upgrade our blades. What about Arms of Sparta? Only costs 3,000. We'll do that after. I was going to upgrade my firepower and stuff, however, upgrading the physical weapons, I think, is probably the best route. Gold. Is Midas over here?
No, leave me alone.
I thought Midas didn't come in until the third game. Once beautiful daughter of King Midas, turned by his touch into a golden statue. Midas, the king of Macedonia, was granted a wish by Chilinus the Cider, but his wish soon became a curse. He slowly began to lose his sanity at the sight of everything in his world turning into gold by his mere touch. Okay, so I don't pick up her body. That's nice. Guessing... There we go. What's your guys' favorite Greek myths, if you have any? You don't know much about Greek myths. I used to know quite a lot. I think I've lost a lot of it over time. But I used to be really big into Greek mythology. And I ended up taking a college level test. Like I went to I think it was my mother's college once. I don't remember exactly what I was doing there. And they had the history teacher and the mythology teacher there and everything. And I was sitting there at first talking about it and everything. Until he starts asking me a bunch of questions and stuff. And he's like, well, you would have passed with flying colors. I'm like, what? He was giving me a college level test when I was like 5. Just talking about Greek mythology. I'm like, well, that's nice, I guess. My grandmother was incredibly proud, though. She loved that guy. Considered him one of the greatest teachers ever. And was so like happy that I was able to pass the test without even trying. She'd tell me the story occasionally, because I barely remember it. Hey, King. Not much. What's good with you? Now, Kratos, I know you can make that jump. We're talking about Greek mythology, which is our favorite myths. I think Sisyphus might be one of my favorites. King cursed to roll a boulder up the like basically every day he has to roll this massive boulder up the hill only for it to roll back down. It's his punishment for trying to escape death. Can't stop thinking about the trilogy remake. Me either. I'm excited for it. Okay, now, is this timed? I'm always convinced that the door openings are timed. Alright, well, we'll see you later, Micah. Thanks for joining in. Hope you have a wonderful day, man. Spied us. I hope they don't censor the nudity in the trilogy remake. Give you a toggleable option for streamers. Yeah, that's one thing I'm slightly worried about too, is like what I had to do, because there's a mini game earlier. I had to stop my my video for a bit and audio. Just if you know this game, you know what mini game I'm talking about. So it would be nice for the people who aren't streaming it or anything to be able to have that. I think a toggleable option would be great. Honestly, I would say just leave it in the game. Just full stop, really. And if people choose to stream it, let them worry about it. I honestly thought Midas didn't come in until Game 3, but I was mistaken.
Stay away!
Poor Midas.
I'm cursed. Stay away! Don't you see? Everything I touch. Gold. Midas? I didn't mean to. I thought... How could I know that she would...
What Kratos does here to Midas is just absolutely cruel and insane. But also, probably the best ending for at this point in Midas's life. Oh, this part.
Am I in Hades? I must be.
Don't do it, Midas.
I know what I must do.
Don't. Oh, this part's painful to watch. Yeah, agreed. I don't really want them to change much at all in the way of the games. Just basically collision, graphics, camera control would be a really cool one to have. I don't think it's 100% necessary with these games, but it would be nice to have a proper free-moving camera and, like, slightly better exploration. But if they just give us, like, basically... Do I break these? I don't think I do, actually. Where do I go? Come on. Now, why is... Okay, let's go around, because clearly... Come on, get down, Kratos. There we go. Collision is very useful in the OG God of War games if you know how to use them. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people who are able to do quite a lot in terms of glitching out the games and everything. But for like people like me who are like the base players who don't like care about glitching or anything, it can get a little buggy at times, you know? Now, how on earth, where do I... There must be something I'm missing. Slide down. What on earth are you missing? Ah. Honestly, I want a fairly faithful, like, recreation of the old games. I don't want anything majorly too new, you know? Like, I don't want it to be like the Norse games, just with the Greek story. Like, visually, if it looks like the Norse games, that's fine. Especially if they do what they did with Valhalla. But I would honestly just kind of prefer if we just, you know, got a very traditional God of War game for a bit. I think the future they should do a God of War Trilogy Origins remake or remaster that includes Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, and God of War Ascension. Agreed. I think 1 through 3, the 1 through 3 trilogy is going to be very telling on if they do these other games. I don't think it would be too difficult for them to make them. But like Ascension, I really like. Chains of Olympus is one of my favorites. So. And then of course you have this one right here, Ghost of Sparta, which is just a lot of fun. And really great story-wise too. Very tragic game. Yeah, it would be a lot quicker for them to be able to make this once they get the remakes done. More health, baby! Let's go! Okay, we definitely have enough now to finally be able to upgrade the Blades of Athena. Increased damage, Tartarus's Retribution, finally. We are at the max level after this. So, no, we are at the maximum level. There's no going forwards. Next one we're going to upgrade. We're going to get the Arms of Sparta upgraded. We're fairly close to the next level, so. The River of Lament. Whee! Oh, you bastards. Stay down, would you? Oh, there we go. That's the move I've been looking for. Oh, baby. Tartarus's Retribution. Oh, looks even better with fire. I hope they will keep the silly costumes in the remakes. You know, I don't think I ever used any of the costumes, actually, but it would be nice. I know they had God of War, which is really fun, and they make, you know, reference to that with the Norse mythology. You can get an armor that's God of War, and I had that one for a while. Though it's not as funny as the actual God of War suit from the original. I think it's number 2 that has God of War. Number 1 might have it as well. I never really used any of them. The God of War skin is in God of War 1. Gotcha. Now we have to just hold this for like 30 seconds. It's never going to open, but I'm going to get an achievement. And I want that achievement. So we just keep holding on to it. We just don't let go. I said cow. Oh. Was there a cow skin, too? I know of God of War, but I don't know about a cow skin. I'll have to look that one up. There we go. You earned this trophy, the Midas track. Or trick. No opening this one. Let's go. God, I love that move. Tell you what, after I beat these guys, it's called Dairy Bastard. Alright, I'm gonna look that one up as soon as I beat these guys. We get into a safe spot here. Let's see. Dairy Bastard. Oh my god. Hold on, guys. I need to bring this up on stream here. This is the dairy bastard. What? Preferred skill magic. That is somehow more insane than the God of War skin. God of War. Images. So the original one, you have the God of War here, which he's in a fish skin, and then you get this one right here, the God of War tunic, which I had for a while. But yeah, the cow one, way crazier. Way crazier indeed. Okay. The Blades of Chaos replaced with milk jugs? Milk jugs? Oh, man. Okay. I hope they keep that because I want to play it. I would do a playthrough of 1, 2, and... Like, I want to play 2 after this, but I know I can't because, you know, I'm waiting for the remake. No point in playing it before the... Really, Kratos? No point in playing it before the remake. See, this is where collision is a little bit of an issue there. Because he should have made that no problem. But sometimes the collision just doesn't work properly. My prediction for the release of the God of War Trilogy remake is 2027 or 2028. Worst case scenario, 2030. Yeah, I'd imagine... I think they're probably not going to release them all at once. They may do what Final Fantasy has been doing with the the Final Fantasy VII series. You think it'll be in one big package. It would be cool to see. Although I think, honestly, they'd probably do them at, like, a separate thing. However they do them, though, I'll be all here for it. It's one of those games that I'll easily drop $100 for. Now, wait just a minute. Did I miss? I think I missed it. No, I didn't. I can go up this way. I think. Because it's literally called God of War Trilogy Remake, not remakes. You know, you got a point there. Okay. Yes, I saw you, and I was going to get you. And it's just a bunch of orbs. Ooh, pretty good, though. Increased damage. The Spirit of Leonidas. Hold R1 and triangle. Rage of Leonidas. Hold R1 and triangle. And now we can finally parry. Thank God. And we're already close to the next level. Is there something in here to grab? I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Let's see. I was going the right way, unfortunately. I've missed out on a few chests. That sucks. Oh, Midas. Midas just came insanely close to ending Kratos' career right there. Get off me, bad dog. Seriously, what the heck? If they made Minecraft, what would it look like? I don't know. I mean, technically, they have remade Minecraft a few times at this point, updating all the textures and stuff to be completely different from what it once was. Where are all of these damn wolves coming from? Jesus. Fun fact, according to Cory Barlog, the game director for God of War, Jesus does in fact exist in the God of War universe. Sorry, Midas. Oh. Well, the good news is you're about to. I suppose in that vein, Kratos is performing a bit of a kindness. But still, what a way to go, man. Cat, get out of the trash. I swear having cats that like to eat plastic is annoying, especially when they get into your garbage can. Okay, we can upgrade our spear. Not yet, we can't actually. We're very close to it. Now I saw something glowing over here, didn't I? God, look at that. That is just insane. Can't even begin to imagine the pain he must have felt in that split second. Because, like, his hand burned off just a bit ago from touching the lava. But to be thrown completely into it and then encased in gold? Ah. Orbs. Now we should have enough to upgrade our spear. But we're going to wait a bit just so we can get a little bit extra for the next upgrade. I'm also out of water. That's annoying. Hey, speaking of orbs, we got another orb chest. Tell you what, Bata, you can change one Minecraft mechanic. What's it gonna be and why? For me, I want to be able to use the stone cutter like a saw for wood. You're not the only ones who can do that. Parry! Not the platypus. Give me some time to think. You have all the time you need, Bata. I'll be streaming for a while yet. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way yet. Say this, I do like the ability to be able to open the chest while in combat. Modern God of War probably would not allow for that. There is a really sad layer. Because the dead enemies Kratos is fighting are Spartans. I'm pretty sure anyways. He's fighting the remains of his own brothers. Practice a little bit of parrying here. A little bit of poke, poke, poke. Kratos, no! This part is a little annoying as well. So many games were so heavily, like, I don't know, inspired or just love the idea of walking along tiny beams. I'm tempted to say keep inventory by default, but I know people would kill me for suggesting that, lol. No? If that's what you think you would change, keep inventory by default, that's what you would change. I think keep inventory is pretty cool. Ah, we are in the wrong spot. There's no way to go back and get those chests now. Oh, that sucks. I hate when that happens. I went the right way, but I didn't want to go the right way. Did I save? I should have saved. I think I saved. I've saved. The harbor of Atlantis, home of the greatest armada in the lands of Greece. It's renowned as a center for trade, knowledge, and progress throughout the world of man. Okay, let's finish upgrading the arms of Sparta. Son of a... There we go. Increased damage, rapid spear assault. Nice. How much to go further? I need 12,000 now. So I need about 9,000 more orbs. That's gonna take a while. Oh, more of these flame bird dudes. Oh, you son of a... They won't stop dive bombing me. one-eyed bitch. How dare you? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's not what I'm looking for. Come on. I hate you. I utterly hate you. These guys take so long to kill now. See, if this was God of War 1, I would understand, but at this point, Kratos is... He's the God of War. He should have more power than this. And his friend totally stopped me from killing him. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. Oh, another one! Good! Good, 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 good. I want to be able to read Bada's comment because I know they commented, but I can't just yet until I beat this guy. Oh, look at that tidal wave in the background. Or whirlpool. I saw someone build a really cool, like, scene from Pirates of the Caribbean, where these ships are, like, spiraling through the whirlpool. And I was like, that takes a lot of talent, and I'd love to be able to, like, make custom water like that in my Minecraft base. Okay. In a game about gathering resources, crafting powerful tools, and collecting rare items, I don't think losing all your progress to lava, if you don't see any items despawning, makes much sense. That's true. You know, what really bothers me is netherite. Netherite can't burn, but it can be destroyed by cactus, which is lame. I've lost quite a few gear from that. Or exploded. Netherite can be exploded. Lost gear to that as well. New horn. All items died due to despawning. Yeah, true. Hey, Harpies, stay away from my men. Technically, they're not my men. But, you know, we are in a war, so that makes them my men. Oh, never mind. I can kill my own dudes. Again, they're not mine. They're Atlanteans, but... Oh, well. I guess. They were my men. I just happened to kill my men for no reason. Yes, into the whirlpool.
Kratos knew that deep within the raging abyss lay the answer to a question he was not yet prepared to ask. Was Deimos still alive?
I didn't mean to stay muted that long. I got stuck in the middle of a fight. Forgot to turn my mic back on there for a second. Now, what made you think it was a good idea to attack the God of War? Harpies. Come here. There you go. I don't think Poseidon's in much of the mood to help us right now, man. Seeing as how he's sending his own fish people to attack me. Your fish people. Clearly, electricity. Okay. Trying to get rid of all the harpies. There's so much going on screen right now. Between the lightning blast, the water particles. You can barely see how many harpies are left. The lightning is the really most distracting part. Where do you keep coming from? How many bird ladies are there gonna be? Okay, fish people, stop it. I'm trying to attack bird people right now. This is so weird. Come on. So much lightning going on! Hey Poseidon, what's up, bro?
I shall not forget this, Ghost of Sparta.
Technically speaking, you did that, not me.
Answer for this affront.
You did that. You sent your own Kraken dude to attack Kratos. If you hadn't done that, the volcano never would have went off. Your kingdom would be fine. So, you know, shut up. I'm running out of chips and salsa. Always, always double save. It's important. Lord Poseidon, the god of the seas, took domain over the ocean when the Olympians ascended to power. The kingdom of Atlantis was erected in his honor by his followers and the many statues built in his image. Around the city were constructed as integral parts of the structure and mechanisms to Atlantis itself. Can I go up? No? Can I go around? Had to look this up to make sure it wasn't a mistake, but from late 2024 to early 2025, Keep Inventory was on by default on Bedrock Edition. Peaceful and easy mode. Wow. I have no idea where to go. I guess just straight up, maybe? Yeah, here we go. It's a good thing Kratos can hold his breath for an incredibly long time. I wish they had keep that and brought it to Java. Keep inventory can certainly be nice. Let's see, is there a way up from here? Nope. Tell you this, you know, Totem? If they wanted to make it like a proper vanilla thing, totems keep your inventory. You know? Like you can have an inventory totem. So when you die, your inventory just spawns in with you. That's what I would do, at least. Give more of a reason to have a totem besides just, oh, you can survive a few blows. Honestly, I think totems are kind of useless, if I'm being honest. They can sometimes give you just enough room to escape, but oh, hello, Atlanteans. You're still alive. Good. Again, blame Poseidon. He sent the Kraken, not me. Protection 4 makes totems useless out of PvP. Yeah. No, don't kill Kratos. Look, I'm not trying to kill you. You're just getting in the way of my blades. You can do it. I believe in you, dude. Come on. Oh. Kratos has no control over electricity right now. That was Poseidon, plain and simple. Sitting there blaming Kratos for his own actions. And we're dead. Don't get in the way of my blades, and you'll be fine. Also, don't go in the water because Poseidon's killing everyone. For fun, I guess.
I think I can reach it. Just
I wish they would explain why Poseidon does some of the things he does in this. Because, like, again, Poseidon is the god of the ocean here, and he also has, like, electrical powers, because, you know, why not? But Kratos currently does not have electrical powers. Kratos also doesn't control giant beasts like the Kraken. All of them are controlled by Poseidon. Dude, I know you can make that jump. Why are you not making that jump? Not my fault.
just a little more.
If they wanted to be alive, they shouldn't have walked in front of my blades. My blade. There, see, I told you. I don't like how many enemies have armor in this game, though. Makes, like, Pharaoh's Bane a little bit, like, not useful. It's like, it solves a problem that they created specifically for it. It doesn't feel like it's wholly necessary. Also, can you please stop shocking me, everyone? My god. Not every single sea person needs to have electrical powers. Alright, I can't go that way. Health. Definitely need health. There we go. Okay. We're getting close to being in the underworld now. Come on, Gorgonite. Phoenix Feather. Come on, Gorgonite. Minotaur Horn. There's nothing back here, just one slimy fish dude. Lame. Let's resave, 'cause might as well. Like, again, they blame Kratos for this, but Poseidon's the one who was completely in charge here. Call me crazy, but I don't think we should be blaming people for stuff that they didn't really have control over. Like, Kratos didn't set the volcano off. The Kraken did. The Kraken, who was under the control of Poseidon. Come on. Oh, just in time. Did the game freeze? No, the game is still going. I'm just underwater at the moment. La da 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 da. Kratos is such an elegant swimmer, you guys. Not many people know, but synchronized swimming was part of becoming a Spartan. Ah, here we go. Elevator, where I have to fight enemies. The elevator goes back down, and I have to fight them again before it stops. Ow, you hit a man in his back while he's turned around? The sub count at the top stopped moving. Stuck on frame. Really? But the game is stuck on one frame. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. Let me go in and I will fix that. I think. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Thank you, Beta. I had no idea. You guys really didn't miss much. I was just swimming underwater and now I'm on an elevator. Gotta love elevator scenes. I am almost out of salsa. How sad. Come on, let's get this next fight underway. Where are ya? Ancient Atlantis. Oh, I remember this puzzle. The power of the god of the sea flows within the kingdom of Atlantis and is channeled at the Nexus. Points spread throughout the city where, when imbued with his power, the effigies of Poseidon can focus this energy to activate the structures of the mechanisms around Atlantis. Now what on earth? Okay, something's gotta give. What do I do? Where do I go? I don't remember. Okay, let's head back a bit. I'm gonna backtrack and see If we can find anything. Well, something's about to happen.
It is not too late to turn
Athena!
back, Kratos. No good will come of this journey. The
I am
gods,
done with the gods. Return to Olympus and leave me be.
your brother was a threat to Olympus, Kratos. What was done had to be done. Forgive me. Forgive me.
You were there. Why? Why did you help him?
I was there for you, Kratos. You had to be saved.
You should have saved him. I should have saved him.
There is more to this than you could possibly know, Kratos.
Lies and riddles. That's all you give me, Athena. I will save my brother, and you will stay out of my way.
Athena is actually Kratos' sister as well. So there's a double layer of tragedy there. Because Athena does kind of care about Kratos, but also uses him constantly. So. The Flooded Hall. We're down to one person watching. It comes and goes, you know? It's just kind of how it goes with these streams. The Nexus of Atlantis. You guys want to go, fish bros? Let's go. Chop, 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 chop. Blender mode. Wow, they're all just trying to slam me. Must be a pretty cool person to still be watching. Oh, definitely. You're one of the coolest people that I know. Gorgon! 2 Gorgons. Break, 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 break. Now you gotta be careful about getting turned to stone in the air, because if you hit the ground when you're stone, you die instantly. Dang it. Son of a... There's too many Gorgons. They keep just grabbing me. And then there was one. Whee! Unrelated, but I don't get how people use Lighmatica. Well, Lighmatica is a very interesting thing. Basically, it's just kind of like a blueprint or a stencil. Some people use it to take builds, they'll paste it. Like, it depends on what you're trying to do with it. It can be useful for redstone builds, I find. Like, to get a hands-on approach with it. But at the same time, it can also be a detriment to it, because there's so much in the way that Lighmatica does that you have to, like, be wary of. Depending on, like, the orientation of redstone, some of the redstone ticks, you get any of that wrong, it's really bad for that. Use it for building, and the main issue is, like, orientation blocks, so, like, logs and stuff. Yikes. It's hard to tell what's happening, but at least when I try to use it. Well, one of these days you'll have to show me what you're trying to do, and maybe I can help you out with it. I mean, I'm not the most experienced, but... been using it for a few years. Make sure to save the game. I keep forgetting if I save it or not. Alright. Let's see what's beyond this door.
Our city has fallen! Why have the gods forsaken us?
Oh, one of these dudes. Nah, I hate the Gear Bros. Automatons. Gimme. my god. Really, Mike? Why? I need a new mic stand, I swear. Like, my mic wasn't even leaning. It just randomly lost its all ability to hold itself and just whoosh. Super annoying that it keeps doing that. I'm surprised my microphone hasn't straight up busted yet. Very resilient thing, apparently. Oh, I have 20,000? Oh, that's good, because now I can upgrade the Arms of Sparta again. We're at the max level of Arms of Sparta, which is good. Now I think Thera's Bane requires 11,000 to upgrade. We'll do that one next. Oh, goody. Phoenix Feather. We just got a feather. We just got a feather. Wonder what bird it's from. It's a phoenix. Yep. Oh, lovely, a Gorgon. And a Minotaur. Deadly combo. Two Gorgons? Just trying to keep chopping them up. Alright, Minotaur, just me and you now, buddy. Again? A new one? froze again on here. Hold on a second, you guys. There we go. Alright, I think my PlayStation 3 needs a bit of a break to cool down. So, I think this is going to do it for the stream. I want to thank everyone who's currently watching and anyone who's watching it after it goes up. My name's been Trey, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.